is not 24 hours. This is 2 days worth of numbers. This, I've sold 37. We're going to pack up 37 packages, but we sold over 50 items. So sold over 50 items, 37 packages. What does that mean? I sold a whole bunch of Travis Matthew hats all in one. So some guy bought 14 Travis Matthew hats, and that's exciting for me. Because it says live thrift. It doesn't say live thrift anymore, I don't think. All right. Let's go ahead. Welcome in, by the way. Thanks for coming in. As always, appreciate you guys. If you have any questions, you're watching this later on YouTube, Facebook, wherever, leave a comment below. I just threw out a video of me thrifting in a small Goodwill yesterday on YouTube. If you want to go watch that, it's just a in and out. Let me see if I can fix this. Enhance. Nope. Don't want that. Where's the settings? Nope. Sorry, guys. I'm so old. I don't know what I'm doing with. I don't even know what. Boop. We're just going to get rid of it. We're just going to get rid of it. Boom. Drag here to delete. Dang. All right. Welcome in. Good morning, Tej. Let's go. Morning from BA Beach, Virginia Beach. Good morning. You guys are probably having decent weather there. This is the time of year to go down to the Carolinas. I know a lot of people from Indiana. This is the time of year they travel down to the Carolinas and vacation with their families. It's a little bit chilly during spring break, so this is the time of year they go. It says live thrift. That's all right. We're packing stuff. Whatever. We'll see. They'll see real quick that we're not live thrifting. Okay, so let's do the smaller sales first on platforms. Again, I cross-list over now to Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop, so I'm definitely increasing my sales, which is great. Good morning, Sarah Wall, Amanda. Well, only 5:45 a.m. here. Good morning, Angel. Woo! I got up at 6. You beat me, but it wasn't by choice. It was by a dog. So good morning from Delaware. Good morning, Ann. Thanks for popping in. Let's go ahead and hit up the Poshmark items first. I only sold 2 items on Poshmark, but this morning I had a whole bunch of offers on all the platforms, not eBay, but Depop, Mercari, and Poshmark. So I bet I'll get some more stuff coming in today. So we'll go through that. Depop or Poshmark first. We're going to start off with some retail arbitrage. Thrift stores, let me say this. Thrift stores are getting harder and harder. They are to find good things. Why? Maybe because they're putting on stuff on shopgoodwill.com. Maybe they're upping their prices. Maybe there's just more competition. You see me go thrifting all the time and find plenty of items, but make sure you think outside the box, diversify. I know you see a lot of people out there doing some retail arbitrage, some online arbitrage. Make sure you're thinking outside the box, all right? Try to do something that no one else is doing or that very little people are doing. These were retail arbitrage, brand new with tags. They are a really tough size. I think that's why I found them. A US size 6.5 women's, tough size to sell. Adidas, I bought these for $25 during a really good sale at Adidas. Everything, like pretty much everything on their back wall was $25. Those were $25. Sold them on Poshmark for $55. Can I see that Navajo jacket in the back? Looks sick. Sure, Laura. This is my favorite jacket that I have. Pendleton Orvis collab with the Buffalo nickel buttons. Just minty condition. Just super awesome. That's not listed in my store. I think that's a piece of art to me. It's like a piece of art. What's up? Retired and reselling, just drinking this coffee because he's actually retired. No joke now. He's retired. Good morning, Annie. Good morning. Good morning. It says face turquoise drinking coffee. So I know exactly what that face is on YouTube. Good morning from Pendleton, Oregon. Pendleton, Oregon. Pendleton Woolen Mills in Oregon. How about that? How about that? That's right by you. Right by you. The Pendleton, Oregon mills. I don't know if it's still made there anymore, but that was all the above. I love Pendleton. Sold a Pendleton wallet to someone in Pendleton. Look, Casey's in Pendleton, Oregon right now. Crazy world, crazy world. When I went thrifted with Bearded last week in Chicago, he found a Pendleton hat with like the ear things, you know, like from Christmas Vacation, Uncle Eddie, whatever his name is. So I really wanted to get that from him, but he found it. Good morning from Franklin, Tennessee. Good morning. Lore. So my buddy found that and he gave it to me. He just gave it to me. Somebody that I trade stuff with, one of my vintage friends, and that's kind of vintage looking, but he was nice and traded it with me. So definitely, you guys know me. I'm social. Get to know people in your town. Don't look at them as competition. You can do trades with them. Not everyone sells the stuff we sell. So yeah. Good morning from Ohio. Good morning, everyone. Good morning from South Florida. How do you find a garage sale website? There's Yard Sale Treasure Map. That's a good app you can get. Also, estatesale.net is good for estate sales, obviously. But yeah, estatesales.net, Yard Sale Treasure Map, both good to find for garage sales. But most of the time, driving around and finding garage sales is pretty good. Hello from Mississippi, MISSIPPI. What MISSISSIPPI. It's been like elementary. But yeah, I usually drive around, to be honest. But you can get on Yard Sale Treasure Map. In the chat, if you have anything, let me know, and we can let them know too. Let them know. But to be honest, I just drive around during the week, and they'll have like community sales posted like Thursday through Saturday or whatever. And that's when I'll like put it in the back of my mind and remember to go to those sales. Morning, Central California. Central California. It is early out there. Good morning from Amanda, Southern Indiana. What's up, Southern Indiana? You guys had some nasty storms the other day. What's up, Flippin' Nurse? Elkhart. I'm gonna be up there soon. I'm gonna be up in Kosciuszko County later today. Actually, later today. So I'm gonna be out of town from tonight until Sunday night. So I got to make sure I get a lot of pictures done so I can do a lot of listings from my phone on vacation. Morning from Indy, West Side. What's up, Amy from the West Side? Amy, I won't be thrifting today. Go hit the West Side up. Let's see. Good morning from Southern Wisconsin. I've only been to Wisconsin once. Green Bay, Wisconsin. I went to Green Bay. They had Antiques Roadshow. So I went there, and that was fun. Okay. Annie, advice. I bought a vintage designer dress that can sell for hundreds to thousands. What? I countered because she knows what it is. Worth. I got it at Goodwill for $9. So Annie, yeah, if you have a dress that's worth hundreds or thousands, remember with dresses, it's a little bit tougher because unless they're a reseller, but it's a little bit tougher to sell, obviously, because someone has to like the style of it. And the length, it's got to fit them right, the right size, everything. If they know what it is and everything, just whatever your price you're firm at, stay firm at that, especially if you just listed it. If you just listed an item, let's say like that Polo Ralph Lauren jacket back there, and you have a lot of hits on it, offers and stuff, just stay firm at your price. Maybe after a month or so, and you're not getting many offers anymore, and you get some offers, then you can kind of soften up on your price. That's what I do, at least. These are just some Nike golf pants. Sold these on Poshmark for $18. Got to remember to ship these in a priority thing. Let's see. Good morning, Jersey in the house. What's up, Jersey? I used to watch Jersey Shore in college. That was popular back there. Have a great day. See you, man. Have a great day. I grew up in Fountain Square. Oh, Fountain Square. Fountain Square's got to come back. So in Indy, if you guys live in metropolitan cities, I'm sure it's the same in all of them. Like there's some that they were like really hot at one point in time, however many years ago, and then they kind of went downhill. And then the city tries to grow them back up. Fountain Square is one of those where like a lot of younger people are flocking to, and they have like little bars and music, live music venues, stuff like that. Good morning from Jamaica, Bearded. What are you saying? Are you trying to insinuate something right now? Jamaica? Naughty. Guy with the beard. Let's see. I think it's what I thought. Yeah. Sirs, what's up, Adventure New? What up, Casey? Casey's always finding the good stuff. Laura, she's too young to be your bro. Who? What is that? She's too young to be your bro. Thought we use a hair spray in the 80s. I'm 54. Hey, you don't have to age yourself in here. We're all, you know, young at heart, right? Let's do, okay, so 2 Poshmark, got those out of the way. Nike pants, 18, paid 5. Adidas, $55 shoes, paid 25. Let's go over to Mercari. I only sold 2 items on Mercari, both for $21. So Mercari sold a Polo Ralph Lauren shirt, as you know, my favorite long sleeve Polo Ralph Lauren shirt, $21. And I sold a pair of Lululemon shorts. So let's go ahead and pack this one first. This one's got that all over print. You know, I'm going to make a good thumbnail, get people, oh, she's too young for you, bro. Got it from Jersey Shore with Snooki. I love Jersey Shore. Man, it went a little too far, though. They took that show a little too long. It's like, you know, after about 3 seasons or so, let's give it up, do our victory lap, you know, that last season, call it a day. And they put Snooki in a ball and did like the New Year's ball drop. It was awkward. Do you pick up Polo Ralph Lauren long sleeve shirts priced at $9.99, although they sell for $20? I don't, Walden. I have a strict cutoff. I would pay, like, for that shirt, because I've sold so many of them. I know like which ones are going to sell for $22.99, which ones are going to sell for $18.99. That's my price range that aren't extra big or extra tall. And I will pay up to like $7.99 for those ones that are $21 or $22 selling price, but usually $5. I'm pretty strict at $5. When I went to Chicago, they had a lot of their Polo Ralph Lauren long sleeve shirts at $9.99. Like every single store in Chicago, they got the memo. Polo Ralph Lauren long sleeve shirts, $9.99. So I didn't buy them. But there was one store at the end of one night where they had all half price tags, and it was Polo Ralph Lauren right after another. Boom, 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 boom. They're all like right here. So tons of them. So all these, I just listed them. All these Polo Ralph Laurens, 2XL. I would only pay $5 for a pattern like this. It's not that great. Here's another one, 2XL, $5 for that one. Another one, 2XL, $5 for that one. These are just kind of plain. This one I would pay maybe $7 for. It's got the red, white, and blue, a little bit more unique. I just listed those. I need to put them away. You're still young. We're all young at heart. Casey Phillips. Good morning, Audra. Thank you for inspiring during your slower month. Oh, yeah. Last month was a slower month. This month's actually been my slowest month. This month has been my slowest month. If that's what you're talking about. Jersey Shore Snooki was the poof. Yeah, she was the poof. Good morning, Sue. Another one. Amy, get out there and thrift on the west side for me. Seriously, get out there and do it. I don't see how many people. Usually I can see how many people are in here. We have a lot this morning. Okay. Let's go ahead and pack up the other Depop order. No, Mercari order. Remember, Mercari does not take a seller fee. So when I went live thrifting yesterday, which I'll post that later this weekend, I posted a different video this morning of me thrifting. But I told them, they said, I don't want to sell on eBay because it takes too many fees. You guys know, if you're resellers, it's great. If it wasn't for eBay, we wouldn't be making money. But I told them, hey, if you want to do Mercari where they don't take fees, then go ahead and do Mercari. But these were a size 30, which is a small size Lululemon shorts. They sold for $21. That's where we're at with Lululemon. $21. If $21 is super duper cheap, they would have sold overnight. It took too long. I'm so slow. It's like I don't have an eBay store. Flip a Nurse, you're not alone. Bearded's in the chat. Bearded stuff. eBay store is slow. He said he hasn't been listing, which he hasn't. My eBay store has been pretty slow. I mean, I'm getting decent sales, but it's slower. The reason I say it's slower is because my payouts, the last 2 weeks, my payouts have been smaller on eBay. I get paid out on Tuesdays. They've been smaller by like, they've been cut by like a third. So my sales are like 33% slower than normal. How do you like Mercari so far? I like Mercari. I just don't get many sales over there. So I have all my stuff cross-listed. I had 29 sales for reference. I had 29 sales on eBay, 2 sales on Mercari, 2 sales on Poshmark, and 4 sales on Depop. So I just don't get as many sales over there. Are you gonna do that platform Wayne shared? Not right now. I'm letting Wayne. Obviously, I've talked to him about this for a while now. He's kind of had this in the works. But yeah, he's gonna figure out his new platform, list it, and do his thing over there. And I'm gonna continue to do this because I still am, guys. I still have a lot I need to do here. I don't list near enough. I'm not as efficient as I should be. I don't want to add something else to the plate. It's just me over here, like a lot of people. I wanna list as much as I can. I have a lot to list. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then also if I'm looking for more buyouts, to do more buyout like whatnots and stuff like that to get really cheap items, really cheap out there. We collect Amanda collects all the old metal tins. Oh man, so many of those over the years in state sales. Vintage shirts XL. What's up, Tommy? I heard the Pasadena flea market is a good place to source. Any comments, maybe from everyone? Hey, if anyone has a comment about the Pasadena flea market, we'd like to know. It's too far from me. Well, Bearded is in Jamaica. No, he is not. He might be in Jamaica, like in his living room, listening to Bob Marley and doing some naughty things. Just kidding. He doesn't do that. I know for a fact. In order to run sales, do I need to have an eBay store? I need to subscribe. I have 132 listings. Yes, Annie. If you want to run sales, for example, I'm running sales right now on my eBay store. I'll tell you about a couple of my sales that I sold that ran. Yeah, you have to have an eBay store to run sales, promotions, coupons, all that sort of stuff. You have 132 listings. Whatever, I would honestly, again, I'm going to say this to everybody. I'd recommend if you have 100 listings on eBay or more, you should get Autoposher and cross-list those over to Mercari, Poshmark, and Depop. That means you have 400 items listed, really, and you're going to have the automation service sharing and sending out offers all the time. So that's what I would recommend. As far as the store on eBay, just like Autoposher, can you make it worth your while? Would it be worth the store price? I think you could probably get the smaller store with the 132 listings. Mine's 60. They're small. They're cheaper price stores. So that's what I'd recommend doing. And if you don't know what Autoposture is, I have a video on it on YouTube. You can watch it. And then also surfsupfinds.com. There's a little coupon code for it. You can click on that and it will show you the prices. But go watch that video. Any recommendations on who to watch for women's clothing? Lately, there's a lot of competition for men's. Yeah, Laura, there's a lot of competition for men's. That's why last year I made it a point to try to learn my women's clothing. There are good. Lulu Ray, she gets on YouTube, but she posts a lot on TikTok. I watch a lot of her shorts. Spencer out west, I watch some of her stuff, but you could probably just go to YouTube and put in like women's clothing to sell. Good morning, Stephanie. I signed up for Autoposture, but not cross-listing. It's been a game changer for Poshmark sales. Annie, there you go. So you're already on it. Okay. So you already have the sharing. Listen to this. Okay. I got to bring this up. I know I'm scroll brained everywhere. I love Lulu. There you go. Donna Diggs loves Lulu too. She sells mostly women's clothing on Poshmark. Okay. Really, really quickly. So I have Autoposture. I should do a little video on this, but I'm not. I have Autoposture and it does all this, the recreates and all the stuff and all the groups and all these different things that I don't know about. It just does it in the background. Autoposture does. Again, I just cross list on Poshmark and it does all the stuff for me. I got $100 credit on Poshmark. I won some. It wasn't like a gimmick. I won some like sharing thing, like competition on Poshmark, and I had $100 credit on Poshmark now. And it's because of Autoposture. So I'm going to get some stuff on Poshmark to resell online. But yeah, that was crazy. And I guess I think Trisha got one, but I was talking to K-Way about it. He's like, yeah, that's the thing. I'm like, okay, cool. Good morning. Doing my listings while listening, part-time during school and full-time during summer. Preschool teacher here. What's up, Teach? Secondhand Sarah. Good for you. This is the time of year to do that. Get a lot of sourcing in. Then you can do your pictures and all that stuff. You know, I was a teacher. Shows 19. Casey. That jacket from Pendleton. People out here pay a lot of money for anything from the mill. It's still open. Good. Shows 19. There you go. 19 on. So we're on Facebook and YouTube and TikTok. Any recommendations to who you watch. If you receive an offer on promoted item that you're going to accept, do you turn off the listing before you accept? Okay. I don't promote anything. So the question is, if you receive an offer on a promoted item that you're going to accept, do you turn off the listing before you accept? No, I've never done that. You mean to try to get around the promoted part of eBay? I bet they have like a bot to figure that out if you do that or not. So I would just accept it. But I don't promote anything. But yeah, I would just accept it. I wouldn't want to try to go around eBay or anything like that. You don't want to cut that off. What's up, Donna Diggs? Is late. Morning, Stephanie. Sir's question. Got a Ralph Lauren Chatwick rayon long sleeve shirt. What would you price it at? Adventure, I'm going to say I'd have to look up the comp. I'd have to see if it's like if it's solid or if it's got a really cool print on it. I'd have to look that one up. Get a cross lister, people. It's a game changer. Yes, got to get a cross lister. Got to get one. I know you won that twice, Tina. Dang. All right. So it's not a gimmick. Yeah, I have it. But I also have a payout. I have my payouts in there. So I don't know if I want to just take my payouts so I don't use my own money with that credit. I don't know. But anyways, what's up, Sir Sup Vines? Bearded, you are in Jamaica. What are you doing up over there? You've already said hi to me twice this morning. I found a hangout from Trish through Kway Listed District. Finally connected. Woo! Now need a list. There you go. There you go, Carolyn. Yep, list over there. I'm not sure exactly, but yeah. Trish's hanger. Kway released a video last night to get on Listed, and you can buy one of these flat lay hangers if you do hanging pictures. I don't, but I do have one of these just in case. Mine was customized. I bought it. I said, I want it customized. Good morning, Meg. What's up, Meg? Meg with our videos laughing, making me laugh. Remember, you can basically use Autoposture to run a sale by upping your offer percentage a few days so you don't have to have a store. There you go. Otter's saying, which is what I do. So if you don't want to run a sale, which I do run sales, but I don't do promoted listings on eBay. Instead, I do my offers through Autoposture. So if someone looks at my item on eBay, it sends out offers. So that I do that instead of promoting my listings on eBay. That's what I do. That's my, I don't promote. Found some Gitman shirts thanks to the Bolos. Greystone, yes, Gitman shirts are a good pickup. Very bread and butter, maybe a little bit bub because they sell quick. I actually was going to put that in a short soon because a lot of people don't know about that brand, Gitman. Lore, thank you. I bought some Black Label Ralph Lauren women's jeans on Whatnot. Comps don't seem as great as it would. Thought I paid under 20. So are they Black Label Ralph Lauren, or are they Black Label Ralph Lauren? There's a difference. Black Label can be very, very confusing with Ralph Lauren items. There's Ralph Lauren that has a Black Label that's sold at Dillard's and places like that. And then there's Black Label. Either way, Black Label doesn't sell for a whole lot more if you get the real Black Label. I've had the jeans. I've sold 2 pair. The purple label is really what you want to be looking for. Have a great day, Surfs. Got to get up, go to work now. All right, Casey, have a good day. We'll see you in the next one. Surfs, what's up, Husky Mama? Husky Mama, when's your Whatnot show with the dog stuff? We got to get some. I just like saying hi to my top 50th content creator. What a punk. Yeah, but I'm your favorite person to stay the night with. Don't lie. All right, let's go over Depop sales. 4 Depop sales. More Depop than Poshmark and Mercari. That's why you need a cross list. So when one's slacking, the other one brings it up. Let's talk about maybe a brand you don't know. That's why you're here, right? You don't want to look at my face. You want to learn about, maybe he's going to talk about a brand I don't know. Anybody know this brand of jeans? This brand of jeans right here. It's got this right here, nothing written on it. This right here, nothing written on it. And they're salvaged. Anybody know? They're salvaged jeans. Anybody know this brand of jean right here? Anybody know it? Sleepovers in your 30s are fun. I know, Beard. It's so much fun. And we get a hotel together. What happens in a hotel stays in a hotel. Unbranded. Dang. Sir Salmonella. Right away. Got him. Good job. What's up, Lens Flips? This branded jeans is called unbranded. It's called unbranded. And I don't even know if it says it in it. Yeah, the unbranded brand.com. That's all it says. It doesn't say anything else. And it tells you they're skinny. It says the unbranded brand.com, but these jeans are called unbranded. So if you see that pocket right there and there's nothing on it or anything, look and see if they're salvaged. And I could tell really well because they were salvaged because they're that really thick denim. They're like a 14 and a half ounce denim. So I think the brand is unbranded. Bearded, you said it after everybody. Jeez, get to work. Don't you have something to do? All right, so these are going to go out. These are a Depop order. These are going to go out in a ground bag. But yeah, these sold for $40. I took a best offer of $40. I've had these for a little bit. $40, so not huge money, but good. And I paid $7.99 for them. Are salvaged like that on both sides? Okay, good question. I think, Audra, someone else asked me that recently. So on both jeans they are, but salvage will only be on one side of the hem. So you see, I'm going to show over here first. I'll show you guys. So over here, you're going to have one side of the hem is salvaged. The other side is not. It's not. It doesn't need to be because the way they sew it, it's frayed right here if not. So one side is salvaged and then the other side is not. So that's what you'll look for. That's what you look for. What do they go for? $40. $40. So let's get these in a bag. Again, hopefully new brand to you. These are they're very thick, very starchy type of feel. But yeah. And again, salvage doesn't have to be just two red lines. These had the blue lines. If you look up salvage denim jeans on YouTube or somewhere, you can tell right away. There are tons of videos with explanations of how they are. They're basically they just stitch in the little seam of the hem. If that makes any sense. If that makes any sense. Can you make a video on how to first start cross-listing on Depop? I remember you said it was odd. The only thing, Laura, was figuring out the shipping. That was the only hiccup with cross-listing Depop. Laura, are you on TikTok? Because I want you to message Trisha Smith. If you don't follow Trisha Smith, she taught me how to do it. I think on TikTok she has a video on how to do it. Trisha Smith on TikTok. Look her up. I think she has a video because she taught me. I think I sent you some Hampton, Polo Ralph Lauren. That one side was confused me. Yeah, I don't know, Audra. That's a good question you did. I don't know if Hampton, Polo Ralph Lauren jeans are salvaged or not. I don't know if I've ever seen them, but they kind of did look like it. Never found them. Are you involved with Whatnot? Admin, yes. I've had multiple Whatnot shows. I took a little hiatus for a while because I wasn't feeling it, but then I thought about a new program or a new way I want to sell on Whatnot, and it's to get really good clothing and just sell them really cheap to either resellers or the end person. So usually I really want to get to the end person, but I want to do like buyouts of people who don't want to sell on eBay anymore and they have good clothing, get everything really cheap, go on Whatnot, sell it all for really cheap. You know, buy something for $1, sell it for $3 or $4 type of deal. But yes, I do. I am on Whatnot. First, Buried. Why are you waking up, dude? You're in the military. Shouldn't you have like a trumpet going off in your house? Why are you just waking up and coming in here? I got up real early. Okay. Next thing, Polo Ralph Lauren, just a polo shirt, Pima Soft Touch. So Pima Soft Touch always usually do better. This is just a striped shirt. I know I talk about I don't get these. I really don't get these very often. I just don't want to send a message to people to buy these all the time. What's up, Jen? But yeah, this sold for $16 over on Depop. Bought it for $4.99. What did I say about Whatnot? Whatnot. Trisha Trova Trevors. Yeah, Trisha Smith 86 or Trisha Trova Treasures on TikTok. Either one. And on Facebook too. My Facebook. Surf's reseller group. She's an admin in there along with Audra. So that's going out the door. But yeah, what were you gonna say about Whatnot, Chris? Chris C, what were you gonna say about Whatnot? Turn and burn. I want to go fast. Exactly. That is like definitely during this slow month, because my buy cost is so cheap on everything. I really focus on cheap buy cost. I'm just gonna just get stuff out. Get stuff out. Um, I'm talking shorts, I'm talking polos, stuff that I don't have a lot into. Just get them out, churn and burn, get that money flowing. Get ready for summer sales where they have really, really good brands, new with tags for cheap on clearance at places like Ross, Marshalls, other places. That's what I want to do. I always want to have a lot of capital around just in case something comes up. So here is a Nike. I thought this would have sold a while ago, but it's all cotton, and just cotton Nike stuff does not sell well anymore. Everyone wants the wicking material. This sold for $18. Just the Nike Stripes Where's Waldo shirt. What's up, Heather Marie? Good question. Do you source from Whatnot? I found a lot of good buys there. I do source from Whatnot. In fact, I got an email this morning that I have a box of my P.O. box. I have a P.O. box if you guys don't know. I bought a whole bunch of stuff on Whatnot the other day. Somebody tagged me in a show. There were 6 people in the show, and this Whatnot seller was selling good stuff for cheap. I think so. I was snagging. I got some good stuff. So yeah, I do source from Whatnot. Actually, you can source from Whatnot. I've sourced probably to resell, not to just support people, just reselling from other people, probably 50 or so items. I told you I was a teacher going down the path to resell full time. We're curious your thoughts on Whatnot. Okay, if you're going to sell on Whatnot, Chris, you have to do kind of exactly what I just said. I would start off with, because you don't have an audience yet, right? You don't have anything built up. But if you have nobody following you on Whatnot or anything, but let's say you get a buyout of Lily Pulitzer. I've done it before. I've gone to Goodwill and there's been a whole bunch of Lily Pulitzer there, like that someone donated, whatever. You get 30 pieces. You advertise for that show, big Lily Pulitzer show, everything's starting at $1, and you're going to get people to come in. People will come in, they'll scroll, they'll see it, they'll come in. Start everything at the $1. If you buy it at $5 a piece, you'll make money. But yes, start with low buy cost things. What I would recommend if you're just starting out, don't start out selling stuff at like $10 starts. People get on Whatnot to buy stuff cheap. They want deals. When you went to Chicago, what were the pricing at the Goodwills? Good question, Bethany. I'll tell you that. Okay, so I'll tell you that. I got this in Chicago the first time I went to Chicago. This was not a good buy. Roma, Kappa, these were comping at about like $18, $16, something like that. I priced it at $10 just because I don't want to sit on this type of shirt. I don't want to sit on this. This could take a while to sell. I sold it for $9 over on Depop. Fine with it. Sold within a week. So there you go. Churn and burn. Bought it for $5, sold it for $9. In Chicago, I can tell you exactly what the prices were. The shirts were all, like regular shirts were all $5.99 to $7.99, and then Polo Ralph Lauren for some reason were $9.99. So $5.99 to $7.99 for shirts. All the jeans were like $6.99, $7.99 where I went. Jackets were priced differently. They definitely did like if North Face was expensive, they'd price it up. Or Columbia, you saw that short I had where they had a pair of shorts new tax for $50, I think it was. But yeah, so the prices in Chicago were good. I hauled out. I have a video on YouTube that shows all the stuff I bought in Chicago and all the prices. So go watch that. It's just called like a Chicago haul, and it's in my live section, I think. People also sell straight from the bins and whatnot. Yeah. I think you have to get permission from Goodwill. I'm not sure, but like Flip the World, I think, yeah, sell straight from the bins. So you can do that too on Whatnot. Arizona Picking. What is Whatnot? Now, Arizona Picking, he's like Bearded. He sells a lot of hard goods stuff on Whatnot, mostly video games. But yeah, there's everything for Whatnot. So I mostly sell clothing, and people follow me that probably just want clothing. But for example, Bearded, if you don't follow Bearded Thrifter, follow Bearded Thrifter. He bought a whole big, huge lot of Monster High dolls. And so he advertised on Whatnot saying having a Monster High doll next week on a Monday. And he didn't know how it'd go. There were Monster High groupies just swarmed. He didn't know any of them. They don't follow him or anything. They were just on Whatnot. They swarmed his Monster High doll show. And it was nuts. He would be like, oh, I have this doll. And he would just show the hair. And they'd be like, oh my gosh, that's Willow from Southwest. And she's got all her accessories. And oh my gosh, tagging people. So it depends what you have on Whatnot. If you have good things, people will come. Depending, especially video games, stuff like that. You can sell live on List It too. Yeah, so List It, Amy's talking about Kway, his new platform. It's on District app, and List It is the platform on District's app. So if you want to go to List It on District's app, you can sell live from there too. It's really easy. You can stream it through YouTube and Facebook as well. Do you track via spreadsheet every sale? Seem like it's double work. Being that I can generate a monthly report on eBay, information reflected. Tulip, I don't. So along the way of reselling, what I've always been doing, and I brainstormed with some of my particularly one friend who's really well versed with marketing. He makes really good money. He's just a cerebral person, and I try to cut out all the steps that take a long time to do or that slow me down. I don't need to have a spreadsheet. My average cost of good, I know. I keep a credit card with every single bill on it. On eBay, it shows me every single item I've sold. And my average cost of good for all my thrifted items is $5.25. I figured that out. I've been reselling since 2016, $5.25. So if I go into a thrift store and I buy 10 items and it ends up however much, I divide it by 10, it's $5.25. So that's what I do. I don't do a really in-depth spreadsheet. You can. A lot of people do it, but I don't. I'm one that doesn't. But you do have to keep track of your inventory you have to keep track of all your sales and your profit for your taxes. I do it a separate way. I've been with my CPA since 2011. So we have like a setup that she has me do, and I just do what she tells me. So yeah, that's what I do. All right, let's get to eBay. Let's get to eBay with a really good sale to start off. That's what I'm going to do so I can keep track of stuff. Get a business credit card. Yeah, I have a business credit card. Every single thing I do, I put on my business credit card. Everything. When I went to Chicago, every thrift store, everything. Business credit card is what I do. Do you save your receipts for an accountant? No, I have all my receipts with me. But I don't give them to my accountant. Just saying hi, hope all is well. Thanks, Lex. Lex, is that Lex from teaching? It is. What's up, Lex? Lex is a former teacher, coworker of mine, special education, awesome teacher who just got married and super excited. And she's moving to Ohio. So anyone in Ohio, welcome her. Did Brad just say he was CIA? No, I'm not CIA. Okay, where's that pair of jeans that I had? Let's see if that's the first thing that I sold. It's not. Okay. Let's go down and see where we're at. Let's see where we're at. Link sold. Adam. Nope. Chepe. Okay. Where's this Adam person? Adam. I don't know. Anyways, I sold a pair. Maybe it's later on. I don't know. We'll talk about it later. I sold a pair of jeans for $100. Let's just say that. Brad is the best, everyone. Lex said Brad is the best. Nope, not the best. But that's nice. Look, Jen says, welcome to Ohio. Hi, Lex. See, Lex, you're part of the family now. Lex got me, true story. My wife is on TikTok. I work with Lex, and I'm like, I'm going to start doing TikTok. And she was the one, like, it's so easy, whatever. She was the one who got me on TikTok, her and my wife. So single-handedly, Lex, you can thank her. All right. So I don't know Adam. Adam, I don't know what your stuff is. Sorry. I'm going to have to check that back out later. Item that sold is a Travis Matthew hat. You guys know the deal with these. $5, sold it for 10, started them out at 20. They weren't selling. Now they're almost all gone at $5. Sold a lot of these. Sold a lot of these. What's up, Megan? Thanks for popping in. I see K-Way is live on List It. You can go buy stuff. Go over there and say he smells. Brad says you smell. Sweet hand, bro. Let's see. All right, so this is going in here. $5 into $10. All good. Retail arbitrage. I bought this style hat, probably 50. So you just list it once in quantity. So you take pictures, which takes a minute, list it, which takes a minute. So in 2 minutes, you have a quantity of however many you have, and you're making double your money on it. What system do you use to store inventory? Ooh, Annie. I should make a video on that. A lot of people in here know my system, and it hurts their eyes. Are you ready for it? 10 plus shipping, yes. So everything I sell on every platform is plus shipping. I don't pay for shipping on any. And I do calculated shipping. I don't do like a flat rate shipping. I do calculated shipping. So when people are concerned, like the post office raised rates and all this stuff, I've been selling to eBay since forever, 2001. They've been raising rates every single year, usually twice a year. It's part of it. I do calculated shipping. I never have to worry about raising rates. It's calculated into it. So there goes that hat. My inventory system. Do you want how rude during your life he goes live? He's live thrifting every day this week. He's jazzed. I know. Tell him how rude he is. But he's super jazzed about his the new thing he's doing with the List It. So your hat sick. Love it. Thanks, Megan. I love this hat too. McLaren. I thrifted it here in Indy. So we have IRL, Indy Racing League is out of Indy, and we have McLaren now racing in it. So I find a lot of McLaren stuff, which is good. Would you buy 15 of the same new tag William Murray polo shirts for $17 each? Yes. If they're a polo, yes, I would, Duke. Done it. You guys know. So here's my inventory system. I'll go ahead and start that. Are you ready for it? So, and look, Arizona uses the same one. And this is what I use. Again, to each your own. I'll explain that in a minute. But yes, William Murray shirt, I would buy them new with tags for $17 each in a heartbeat. That's what I would do. So my inventory looks like a mess to some people. I have 80 bins, and in each bin is a like item. For example, these are all new with tags Levi's. So you can look at my system like a closet, like your own closet. If I sell a new with tags Levi's in my closet, I know where that bin is. I'm going to go over to that bin. I'm going to find the item. I'm going to pull it out. I don't double bag it. I don't put a SKU on it. I don't put an inventory in it. I don't do any of that, which all takes time. So I can bypass that, cut off a lot of my time so I can list more, which means I can make more money. I take my pictures upstairs. I bring my items down. I put them in my like item bins. So like my closet. Another one. These are all, this looks like a mess, but these are all Bad Birdie polo shirts. So when a Bad Birdie sells, I come down, I find the white one, and I ship it. These are all Under Armour with stripes. So all these in here are Under Armour with stripes in my closet. And then right next to it, I have one that has all Under Armour solids. So every single bin of mine is by category. That's how that works with my inventory system. You watch almost every YouTuber, every reseller, almost all of them have a SKU system or like the new box system where they just have numbers. Like that's great. Everyone does their own thing. That's what's unique about this business. You know, watch a whole bunch of creators and do what works best for you. This is super efficient. It works really well for me. I don't need to inventory my items. I know exactly where everything is. If I were to hire someone, that might be different, but they would probably know where everything is too after I teach them. All right, ordering it then. There you go, Duke. If you buy 20 each, there are a couple other styles. That's on you. That's on you, Andrew. That's on you. There were 3 of each numbered. Get big, ready to get something. Now, listen, if you're buying, so right now we're talking about buying a whole bunch of retail arbitrage items or online arbitrage items. If you're buying polos right now, don't be surprised if you don't sell a whole lot until next spring, because here in about a few weeks, you're going to start seeing back to school stuff at all the stores, and it's going to be a lot of fall looking clothing. So polo stuff sells really, really well in the spring and early summer. You probably still will sell some, but that's one of those things that you're investing in now that will pay off later. So an investment. IB Cool. I got these retail arbitrage, $22 a piece. They sell for me for $44.99. I do not promote these or anything. Controlled chaos works for me too. Yes, controlled chaos. Yeah, that's what it is. What's up? What's up, Bethany? Beth, good morning. Everyone in here, appreciate you guys being here. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for the follows. Appreciate it. If you're new in here, full-time reseller, buying and selling things online to make a profit, whether we're buying from thrift stores or from other stores that have sales, you just got to be smart and savvy. Smart and savvy. Always learning. This is going to Abdul. Why are these all out of order on eBay? What on earth? What on earth with eBay? Sorry, I print off all my labels, and they're usually always in order. So here's my label printer. Boop, 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 boop. I print off all my labels, and they're usually in order. What is the name again? Sorry, y'all. Abdul. Maybe they bought this and they didn't pay for it until later. Tap that screen. Let's go. How many listings do I have? 1,400. Lens. Abdul. Did I already? Huh. I don't know. We're going to have to put that one on the side. Remember the name Abdul. But that's why I always double check my, I print off all my labels. You guys have been watching me long enough. It's usually easy, super easy. But that's why I always double check to make sure I'm sending it to the right person. So here's a FootJoy. FootJoy. Going out to Daniel. What is going on? Daniel, we're going to all have to do this together. Daniel. There's Daniel. Okay. So Daniel's getting that one. All right. So here's a FootJoy. Abdul. Here's a FootJoy. I bought this retail arbitrage, sold it on eBay for $33.24. So that was an Autoposture sale. Autoposture sent out the offer, and it sold for that. I think I paid right around $20 for this. So not a really good retail arbitrage sale. To be honest, this was a bad one. FootJoys with stripes. I thought I got this at TJ Maxx. Actually, KOA called me. It was like, they're selling FootJoy at TJ Maxx now. You got to go. So we went and scooped them up. And then they just started selling more and more at TJ Maxx. So didn't go. What type of printer label do I recommend? Pizza Pie. I love your name. Pizza Pie. In my link tree, if you know what that is, you'll see a link for Amazon, or go to surfsupfinds.com and see Amazon. You'll see a link for the thermal printer that I would recommend. It's super cheap. Most people you can get for around $100 or less. Really good thermal printer. The one I use is a Dinosaur. I've had it since 2016. It's a Dymo 4XL. I wouldn't get a Dymo 5XL because you have to use their label. So I would not get that. Good morning, DC Flips. DC Flips. I watched my first video, like maybe not your first video, but the first video I've ever seen you do yesterday. I liked it. What you got? Like a little haul. Daniel. All right, Daniel's getting this. Making sure it's going to the right buyer. Let's go. Summer Slowdown. Chase Scott. Woo! I know you don't believe in it, but dang. $4,400 profit in April. I haven't hit 32 cents. Chase, there is. I like to try to pump people up. Last summer, because you followed me last summer, there is summer slowdowns, just ways to combat it. Like me, sell seasonal stuff. So everything I'm listing is seasonal, polos, shorts, all that sort of thing. It would be even slower if I listed flannels and stuff like that and jackets. So that's how I try to combat it. But honestly, this summer has been the slowest summer that I can remember, honestly. I'm still doing okay. Luckily, I'm cross-listing using Autoposture. That's been a savior. But yeah, my last two payouts have been the lowest they've been. What's up, Hayden? Yeah. So Chase, you're not alone. Beard and I were talking about it. His sales are really slow too. What kind of adult clothes sell well during back to school? I don't know. I would just say uh just fall clothing in general. Fall clothing. Scoot to the next store. Send me all the good luck. Casey, good luck. Get some good stuff. I know you will. And you're gonna send me a picture and be like, oh, it's awesome. Election year, I don't know. I think people always look in life in general, if something's not going right, people always look for something to blame or someone to blame. Um, so it could be. I just think it's just a trend. If sales and retail sales are usually always down this time of year too. The beginning of Q3 sales are down. The end of Q3 and Q4 sales are up. So it's just that time of year. It's just that time of year. But things will start picking up come August, I promise. Pro tip, send the correct buyer. Yeah, the vintage slinger. Pro tip, send the correct buyer, which I'm doing. This next one's going to Shirlene. Shirlene, what do you think Shirlene bought? Why are these all over the place? This is not normal. Maybe eBay is doing something different when printing out their label, but we'll find it. Now that I know that it's not it's all over the place. Shirlene bought a Miss Sook jacket. You guys remember these? I bought these with my son for $4 a piece at a garage sale. This is new with tags. It sold for $40. I ran a sale because sales are slow right now, new with tags. Miss Sook, not Miss Look. Don't be mistaken. There's Miss Look. If there's an L in it, do not buy it. Miss Sook, this sold for $40. I paid $4. So that was a good sale. Again, I'm running sales on women's clothing and a lot of my men's shorts and stuff like that. So this is going out in a padded flat rate envelope to Shirlene. Have you sold and shipped laser discs? Not sure how to ship them. I haven't, Becca. I haven't. Honestly, what I would do with a laser disc is if you have bubble wrap, just bubble wrap it. And you probably need to get like a cardboard mailer to put it in. Or put two pieces of cardboard together like this on the disc and then tape it and ship it. And you can just ship it in one of these with the cardboard if you want, or put it in just like a CD case that you're not using. If the case gets broken, whatever, the CD is okay. Am I keeping yeah, I am, Chase. I am. So Shirlene, this is going to you. And Miss Up. So $4 and a 40. Not bad. Not bad. I think my next week's payout's going to be better though. Next week's payout, I'm already like more than halfway to where I was this week's payout. It's only been 2 days since I've had the payout. Lululemon shorts. Lululemon men's shorts with the hang tag. I've had these listed around $25 for a while, and they just haven't sold. I ran a sale on all my shorts, 30% off. These sold for $17.49. I know. Guess what? I'm not having stuff sit around. I'm selling stuff. I'd rather have money than stuff collect dust. So I bought those for $3.99 because I have such a low buy cost. I have price control on them, right? Donna, I see you in here. We have price control. You buy stuff cheap. I can afford to let it go for cheaper and still make a good profit. That's going to Jerry. Jerry West? No. Jerry Lampert. I don't know why these are all out of order. It's whack. So Jerry got that. Lululemon men's shorts. That's just where we're at. I need to see you have women's Lulu shorts. I need to see if you have women's Lulu shorts. I think I do. Yeah, I do have a couple pair of women's Lulu shorts. I do. So if you want this $20 one, message me. Just message me, Andrew. Just message me. IG me. Do you wait to list fall and winter clothing or just list now? So really good question, and that's a huge debate with people, right? And again, it's totally a you do you thing. I get so much inventory that I can't list it all right away. So what I've done over the past 3 or 4 years is list what's in season first. That's my priority. So right now it's hot out, it's summer. I'm listing my summer items now. Priority. So I have so many items. I have enough to sell all the way throughout. And if I don't get to all my summer items, I'll keep them till next year and start listing my winter and fall stuff. So when I first started though, if I were to go out and thrift 20 items, 10 of them were summer, 10 of them were jackets, I would list my summer stuff right now first. If I still had time to list my jackets, I would list my jackets right now too. I wouldn't just hold your jackets off and twiddle your thumbs and wait for the next thing to list. I would list everything you have, but I would prioritize me. I prioritize what I list. That's what I do. That's how I kind of fight summer slowdown. Really cool that your son is learning so much too. I think I heard him. What's up? People say they think it's cool that you're learning reselling. Want to say hi to everyone? Show me your muscle. I heard him over here. Yeah, it is cool that he's learning. That's how I learned, guys. I mean, if it wasn't for my dad, I wouldn't know anything. My dad ran state sales from when I was early on in high school, late middle school, all the way like till I was teaching. So I was a part of that. I learned how to resell. I learned the hustle. And then I learned the internet, which they didn't know. And that just opened a whole new world. I immediately thought of Jerry West too. I know. I think of Jerry West. You don't run a museum. Sell. I know. Vintage. You should see my upstairs. That looks like a museum. I do like my museum stuff. But yeah, I just bought a big top from Goodwill. How much did I sell it for? Amy, you'd have to comp that out. You'd have to get on eBay and see exactly how much it was comp out for. Yesterday, I found a Mickey Mouse Disney top that you press down and it spins. And on it was like 1974. It was 10, I think. And it was vintage. Really cool Mickey Mouse. I comped it out. They're selling online $15 or best offer. It was really cool. Wasn't worth the pickup for me. So just comp it out. I wish I learned this as a kid. I know. And then you either have it or you don't. I always tell people, I had a lot of teachers that saw what I did and they were like, I want to do that too because they saw me making money, saw me buying things, on vacations, all this sort of things. And they're like, I don't like, I'm like, I get it. You don't like looking for clothing. Like, it's not you. There's a lot of other side hustles you can tutor. Peter Millar, surprisingly, this one did pretty well. Sold it on eBay. $23.99. Not bad. I haven't sold something like this on eBay in a minute. Usually my Peter Millar's been selling on Depop. So not too bad. Not too bad with that. Go ahead and pack this one up. This one sold for $23.99. I paid, I got that in Chicago. I think I paid $4.99 or $5.99 for that. I remember specifically it was hanging on the wall in Chicago with the brand new tag, just sitting there. Okay, that one is going to Lewis. So Lewis, that's going to you. Again, we got to find Lewis. Lewis, I'm not going to say the last name, but it's going to Lewis. All right, next item that we sold, a good item. Again, I'm running a sale, so don't at me. Don't be mad. But these are Polo Ralph Lauren Indian Madras shorts. Polo Ralph Lauren Indian Madras shorts. If these have the patchwork to them, the individual patchwork, they do a lot better than just these plaid, but they still sell. That's why I picked them up. They sold for $15.39. I'm running 30% off sale on a ton of my shorts, almost all of them. So $13.59. I paid $3.99 for these. Again, I have pricing power, so I'm still making good money. Hey, what was that website that you mentioned that K-Way gets supplies for good prices a few live streams ago? Appreciate you. What website? He gets supplies for good prices. Maybe Gyro Pack for these right here is maybe what he was talking about. Gyro Pack. I'm not sure. Oh, maybe you're talking. I mentioned the boxing website where you get boxes. If you go to Zorro boxes, like on Google, Zorro boxes, they have really cheap boxes you can buy. But I'm not sure what K-Way. I don't know what he would have talked about. Because we talk all the time. Susan, where are you, Susan? Where are you? So Susan bought those Madras shorts for a cheap cost of $15.30 something, and I spent $3.99. So still a good profit for me. Got them out the door. and they're not going to sit all winter long. That's the point. Yeah, that was it. Thank you. You're welcome. I haven't ventured on a Depop yet. Can you give the pros and cons, please? Pamela, yes. The pros are, if you have a cross lister, you can go ahead and cross list over there and it takes 2 seconds, especially with auto posture. It's like one click. That's it. Okay. The cons are you get a ton of offers and a ton of accepted offers, and then no one pays. So you get both of those. So that's the cons. That's really annoying, but you get sales. For example, I got 4 sales on Depop. Those are 4 sales I wouldn't have had. So if you have a cross lister, you might as well sell on Depop. Trust me, when I got a cross lister, I'm like, all right, let me cross list the Poshmark, and then later on I'll do Mercari and Depop. And then one day I'm like, you know what? I'll just go ahead and do Depop Mercari. Why didn't I do it when I did Poshmark? Just go ahead and start it right now. Packing Brad's making me nervous today. No, I'm getting the right. I'm getting the right name on the right things. Packing Brad's doing okay. Hopefully he's doing all right. I don't need him to get fired. American Bubble Boy is another one for Bubble Rep. Do you find that certain sites are better or worse for selling certain types of clothing? I thought Depop would have been all vintage clothing. I thought I was going to do all just my vintage stuff on Depop until I talked to my buddy Dylan. He says he sells a ton of Peter Millar over there. And I'm like, you know what? What's the hurt in just cross-listing everything over to Depop? There's no hurt in that. If you're just now joining, watch this video earlier. I sold my Depop items. They were a Polo Ralph Lauren shirt, a Nike shirt, a pair of jeans, and another polo shirt that was like an athletic polo shirt. None of them vintage. KW sells North Korean polo polys and gets commission. I'm not. Why'd you make me read that? I don't know. Do you cross list all your listings? I do. Lens, I cross list every listing I have. Thanks for liking. Thanks for following. I saw some people following. Do I ship to the Philippines? I only ship eBay global shipping. So wherever it ships, I ship. Here we go. $13.99 for this hat. It's going to Dan. $13.99. So these hats weren't selling. I had these listed at $19.99. They were not selling. They're new with tags. I had a ton of them. $19.99. I dropped them down to $13.99 and I sold a lot. 1, 2, and then I'll show you some more here in a minute. What's up, Glenn? Good morning. So here we go. Do you cross list all my listings? I do. You got to cross list across all platforms. Yes. I like cross listing across all. You don't have to. You can, like on Auto Posture, again, I have a YouTube video on it. You can go watch that YouTube video. It's really short. I made it short on purpose. It's sweet and to the point. But you can see all the stuff I do on Auto Posture and how I list. You don't have to list on all the platforms. But this is going out in a 8x6x4 box. This new hat with the bill, 8x6x4 box. That's what it's going out in. Do I get notifications from Mercari? Is opening up at international shipping? I don't know. I don't know if I've ever done the international shipping on Mercari. I've only been on Mercari for 2 months now, maybe 2, 3, 2.5 months now. Yesterday, I accepted 7 offers on Depop. Nobody paid yet, though. Exactly. So that's your con on Depop. That, I would say, is the biggest con. You get a ton of offers, which takes time away because you're getting offers. A lot of lowball offers, too. A lot of lowball offers. But you get sales. So the good thing is with the lowball offers, there's a little X. Instead of like hitting decline, are you sure you want to decline? Yes. You just hit the X to decline it. I don't even waste my time on there. This is going to Dan. Dan the man. Dan the man. Dan. Oh, there's 2 Dans. Look at me. Got to be careful. Got to be careful with it. I got to figure out why it printed all these. Usually my eBay prints all my orders out in the order they bought them. And they didn't do it this time. So I got to figure out why that happened. I pick out all my inventory from when they bought them until like the earliest they bought them and the last person that bought them. And then all my labels print out in that order. Didn't do it today for some reason. Another Polo Ralph or another Peter Millar on eBay for $23.99. So 2 Peter Millars on eBay for $23.99. Neither one of them had labels on them. Uh-oh, Charlie asked me a deep question. Neither one of them had labels on them. How often do I accept offers? Oh, all the time. I'm getting offers all day long on all the platforms. So different times all day long. Counter offering, staying active on all the platforms. This sold to Jacob. I had a question though. While I look for this, I'll do that. What's my best find? That's a tough one. That's a tough one. A lot of you've been in here. You guys can like go get a drink or something right now. But I used to sell antiques collectibles. So I've found some really, really expensive, rare, nice things in the past. As far as clothing and shoes, I found a pair of Nike Yeezys before. I think I sold those for around $700. I had no idea what they were. I should have kept them, maybe. But those, I sold a t-shirt, a really odd t-shirt of like a Chicago Institute of Art with just a nude guy on the front and the back for like $250. I found Coogis, Jinkos, just stuff like that. Random stuff like that. P.O. Box. Yes, I have a P.O. Box. Oh, what's up, Rapunzel? I don't like how my orders displays my home address. Is there a way to hide it? Get a P.O. Box. Same thing with me. There was a point in time when my wife was like, I don't want packages coming back to our house. I don't want, it looks like people might want to come steal stuff. I don't like it. I'm like, you know what? I'll get a P.O. Box. It's a 100% write-off at the end of the year. So I've had a P.O. Box for maybe 4 or 5 years now. At the end of the year, when I do my taxes, I put it on there. It's a deduction. So that's what I do. Next item is a Ludlow blazer. I would have sold this for more money. This is a cotton J. Crew Ludlow blazer. These are definitely a good item to pick up. J. Crew Ludlow. But it had a stain on it. It had this nasty stain on it. I didn't try to wash it out. But I did talk about it in the description. You guys can see it right there. And I took pictures of it. So the buyer knew. It sold for $34.99. I didn't see it till I got home. But I bought it for $7.99. I knew it would still sell. So $7.99 is $34.99 is still a good sale. It just would have gone for probably like $75 or $80 if I didn't do that. And this is going to go out padded flat rate envelope. Do I have any more of those left? If I have any more left, I'm going to have to get some. I'm going to have to go get some. Oh, you have a store has boxes. How much is a P.O. box? It's different. Maybe where you go, the different sizes. My P.O. box is small. You don't have to get the big one because we're sending out packages. I have the small one because they will put your packages in there, or if it overflows, they'll put them in one of the lockers that are like the community lockers with the key and put that key in your P.O. box, or they'll put a slip in your P.O. box that you just take to the front counter and they'll have it in the back. So you don't have to get a big P.O. box. Mom, what is up, Mom? My mom, I need to call you. She has been hard at work. We've had a lot of rain in Indiana and some flooding and stuff, and my mom is a saint. Okay. Padded flat rate envelopes. Padded flat rate envelopes. Word of the wise. Order your free PO or postal service items, envelopes, boxes before like October, before September, because when the holidays come, it's really hard to get a hold of this stuff. So go ahead and order it now, because in the fall, it's going to be a lot harder to get a hold of it. All right, let me answer your questions. Let me get this J. Crew blazer on the road. It's going to go, like I said, in a padded flat rate envelope. You saw how I folded it. I'll do it one more time for new people in here. When I fold blazers, I fold the buttons in and then the cuffs in, and then I'll roll it. I'll roll the blazer so it's not folded and get wrinkles. I know that looks weird, but it will come out rolled and it won't have wrinkles in it, and all the buttons are protected. And I send them in a padded flat rate envelope every single time on a blazer just to protect it a little more. What's up, Beverly? While waiting for payment on Depop, does Autopasha remove it from the other platforms? No. Pamela, no. If they only Autopasha will only remove it once it sells, once the transaction goes through on Depop. So there's been times where I've had people offer me on Depop and they accepted it, but they haven't paid yet. And then it sold on a different platform. So tough luck for them. That's going to Kimberly. That is going to Kimberly. Let me get these back out. Doop, doop. Okay, Kimberly. What's going on over here? Kimberly, got her. All right, man, this is a mess today. This is a mess today. All right, let's see. J. Crew Blazer, really? I learned something from you every time. Yeah, Andrew, J. Crew Blazers, especially Ludlow. I did pass up on a J. Crew Thompson. The Thompsons are from the outlet. They can still do well. I found a whole suit. I just didn't purchase it. But yeah, the Ludlow version, those are sold at J. Crew regular store. They sell for good money. If you look at my video from earlier this week, my best sales of June, my #1 sale was the J. Crew Blazer. Do you think Armani suit jackets sell? I don't pick up Armani suit jackets, Annie, anymore. The sell-through rate isn't really good, and which means they take a lot longer to sell. So I pass up on a lot of Armani blazers, a lot of them. Unless you find there's always a one-off, right? There's always like a cashmere one or whatever. But just because it's Armani doesn't mean it'll sell. So most of the time I find Armani blazers that are a little older. Women's J. Crew blazers do great too, even older styles. The Schoolboy, Nurse. I love the Schoolboy blazers by J. Crew. Women's Schoolboy blazers, really, really good by J. Crew. And J. Crew Stadium jackets, they like say stadium on them. J. Crew women's, they do well too. UPS extra small PO box is 53 every 3 months. There you go. UPS PO box is 53 every 3 months. I think I pay like 120 or something like that a year for my PO box. Check to make sure your order is correct quantity and your port is full of UPS boxes. Make sure your order is correct quantity or your port. Yeah. We got PO box was probably one of the better decisions I've ever done. I'm going to put out an Instagram on this. All right, guys, how much? So KOA is shopping and selling while shopping. That seems stressful. I don't know about that. I need to concentrate. Mindy, you know I do live thrifting. It's basically live thrifting, what he's used to doing, which is a lot of multitasking, but once you do it after a while, you can. And then someone's like, I want that item. He can very easily on his phone, like put that item up for sale and they can buy it. So that's his new thing. List it on District app. How much do you think this sold for? This monkey. It's made by this person right here. This is like I don't want to say older person, but this is something, a little bit older, a little bit outdated. This monkey. How much do you think it sold for? $27.99. You just listed that. I know, Shelby. I just listed it. And the sad thing is I had a video on it and I deleted it a long time ago. It's been sitting because I just haven't listed it. Granny Core, $35.50. This sold for $69.99 in like 2 days. $69.99. $69.99. It's Monkey in a Barrel, like the game, Monkey in a Barrel. But yeah, $69.99 for that. Again, weird, wacky. It was just weird. It was wacky. I looked up the name. A lot of the sweaters weren't great by that name, but just happened to see this exact one sell for decent money, so I bought it. This is going out in a padded flat rate envelope too. So pretty crazy. I know. Damn. I know. Crazy, right? It's just one of those one-off crazy things. I don't know if I'll ever see that again. Kids love Granny Core. Is that what it's called? Granny Core. Hey, $69.99 for that. Paid $4.99. Let's go. Let's see who bought it. Let's see what the name is. No, I guess we shouldn't judge by a name, but you ready? Rosemary. Rosemary bought it. Rosemary bought it. We're not judging here. We're just saying who bought it. Rosemary could be 20. But I have a feeling Rosemary's a little bit older than 20. What do you guys think? Just guessing. Rosemary bought it. Thank you, Rosemary. 2 days. Rosemary was on it. She was on it. What do you consider a good sell-through? A week, a month? It just depends on the item. I like a 90-day sell-through rate, so something to sell within like 3 months. But again, it depends on the item. If I'm making like a $10 to $12 profit on something, I want that item to sell within 90 days. If I'm going to only make a $10 to $12 profit, it's got to be a 90-day item. So I'm going to sell it cheap. Watched your live yesterday, then went thrifting. I feel like I made better purchases. So thanks. Hey, thanks for coming in and watching it. That's what we do. We teach. I know today I'm a little scattered with these labels, but we're getting it done. Teaching some brands that are new to you. I still have a pair of jeans here that I haven't talked about. I sold for $100. So yes, that's what we do. And I posted some of that on YouTube. I posted a different video of me thrifting. It wasn't a live thrift. It was just my point of view thrifting, talking through. Posted that on YouTube this morning, and I'll post that live from yesterday later on. I'm currently taking notes while doing this live. Yeah, that's what I do. That's what we all do. I think all of us resellers, like in the background, taking notes. What do you consider a good sell-through? Got to run. Have a great day. See you, Vintage Slinger. Have you ever looked up anything that had over 100% sell-through rate and sit for a while? Yeah, you could. That could happen if you price your item too high. So 100% sell-through rate item, whatever it is, let's just say, I don't know, a certain pair of Patagonia shorts. Let's say these Patagonia shorts are 100% sell-through rate, this particular style. But if you price them higher than everyone else, then you're going to sit on them for longer. So you have to be, there's two factors that go in: sell-through rate and sold comps. How much does it sell for? Does the auto posture delist an item if you accept on Depop? No pay. I think I answered that one. Okay. Next item is a pair of Nike shorts. They sold for $15.39. Nike shorts sold for $15.39. Pair of Nike golf shorts. Nothing real special about these. Just Nike golf shorts. Again, I'm running a sale. These have sat for a while, so I'm getting rid of them. Bought them for $3.99, sold for $15.99. They've sat for too long. They've went through the whole spring, early summer season, and now they're going on clearance. I'm just like the big boy stores. They've been sitting on the floor. I got to get ready for my my fall and winter inventory. Rosemary was such a top baby name between 1925 and 1950. Meg, there you go. I'm not. I just, hey, you said it, not me. You said it, not me. Mike. Okay, where you at, Mike? Where you at, Mike? Pretty soon I can rip off half these. Not Michael. Two Michaels. We have a Mike here. Mike. We have all these mics. Got to get it right. I don't want someone to get a package that's not theirs, be really pissed off, and write me negative feedback. I don't want that. It's not what I want. This next sale was a $167 sale. It was awesome when it came through because I've been selling these hats one at a time. Someone came around and bought 12 of these Travis Matthew hats. Remember, I bought them for $5 a piece, sold it for $13.99 a piece. But I sold 17 of them, however many, 12 of them. So 12 of these hats, shipping them out in one of these shoe boxes, priority shoe boxes. And they all fit in it, so I'll show you. So we're going to get one of these bags right here that you can get from Costco. Link, not my link tree. Jax, I've been stocking up on Carhartt jackets all this summer. I'm ready for the winter. Yes. Not only is summer slowdown, but most of the items we sell are cheaper in price. So once you get more sales in the winter, and also you're selling those higher priced items like Carhartt jackets. Carhartt shorts this time of year don't sell near for as much Carhartt jackets sell for. Same with short sleeve Carhartt shirts compared to flannels by Carhartt. So these are all going to go in this box. They all fit earlier. Just don't want to bunch them. But yeah, so that's a good example of retail arbitrage. Get a really low buy cost, list it one time, and look, I already sold one earlier, sold 12 here, and I have one more that I sold too. Do Do you use eBay packing materials for other platforms? If so, do you ever get bad feedback from it? Lore, I don't think I have. I don't think I have packed eBay or other items like on Depop and eBay shipping supplies, because I've sold mostly clothing. So I usually just sell them or ship them in these envelopes like this. And then on Poshmark, I always ship everything in a priority. So I haven't done that. And I know people that do. I don't think you get bad feedback. I've sold the eBay boxes on Whatnot. I've shipped the eBay boxes on Whatnot. I haven't got bad feedback. Cards, definitely a winter brand. Show. Okay, let's find this one. This is an important one. Dan Adams, I got you. Your hats are coming. In fact, not just that, Dan. Not just that. I'm making a specials. Dan bought 12 hats from me. He's getting one of these thank you stickers from eBay because I have a million of them, but I never use them. I'm putting that right on his box. So Dan is getting that thank you sticker. Special purchase. He's going to come back and buy some more hats from me, hopefully. Abercrombie & Fitch. Vintage Abercrombie & Fitch. These are Y2K. Abercrombie & Fitch corduroy pants that are pleated. So they have the little pleat right here. So these are obviously back in style. I knew they would be because a lot of that Y2K stuff is, and corduroys sell well. Again, this is more likely a fall item, but it happened to sell this time of year. $24.99. I paid $4.99 for these. This sold to Austin. Austin, where are you at, Austin? Austin. Austin, found you. I found you, and this is going out priority, actually. It's going out priority. What's up, Pamela? These are going to go out priority. Again, Abercrombie & Fitch. Not all Abercrombie & Fitch sales. It has to be like a Y2K look. You could know it just by looking up comps. Go to eBay, look up Abercrombie & Fitch men's shorts or men's shirts or men's jackets, whatever, or just Abercrombie & Fitch men's Y2K, and then do sold listings, highest price to lowest price. And you can just look at the first few pages and kind of educate yourself on what to pick up. It's kind of like studying, right? Women's can jeans. Women's can jeans. I thought these were a good pickup because they had this really big flare at the bottom. They were black, dark wash. They sat. Again, I'm running a sale on all my women's clothing. So these sold for $14. $14. I paid $7.99 for these. Not a great sale, but at least I have my $14 back that I can go buy something else. So I'm happy about that. And this is going out to Donna. All right, I'm about to rip some of these apart. So we know you can get a better idea of where these people are. But ask your questions. Give me a question to answer. So Donna can get her thing. Donna, all right. Donna, found her. All right, Donna is going out padded flat rate again. I do all my jeans padded flat rate just like I do my blazers. Donna and a padded flat rate envelope going out. What rate do you promote at? I actually don't promote my listings. I use the auto postures to send out offers. So I don't promote my listings. Not again. You guys should make, whatever you guys want to do. I just don't. And that's not to say I won't do it. I have before. Just right now, I'm not doing it because I have auto posture sending out offers to people interested in my items. That's kind of what I'm doing instead of promoted listings right now. Just testing that out. If things are really bad, then I'll go back to like promoting my store. But I know like Kway, he does 5%. Kway does 5%. I don't know what everyone in the chat. You guys can talk about what you guys do. But yeah, I don't do any. Kway does 5%, I think. Do you have a video on how to run a sale on in Poshmark? I don't have any sales on Poshmark. Again, I use auto posture to send out offers on Poshmark. So I use auto posture to automatic send out offers all day long when I'm sleeping. Where's the puppy speed racer? Upstairs being bad. being bad. I've been making sales, but I feel like a lot of the stuff has just been sitting. Yeah, Adventure, it's slow, man. This time of year, it's just slower than normal. Here's another one of those hats. See, I dropped the price. These sat all spring until last week. These hats right here, I might have sold one. They were not selling at $19.99. I bought them for $5, so I had price control. It dropped them to $13.99. I sold all of these. So now I'm going to have about $200 over that I sold over the weekend to put towards better items. And this is, again, going out one of these boxes right here. Nice new Lulu shirt. How much was this? It's got to be on They Made Too Much. I don't remember. I had to get it on sale. What do you do with old items that don't sell? Like I do. Mark them down, do a sale on them. Just like this hat wasn't selling. Marked them all down from $19.99 to $13.99. Or I'll run a sale. On eBay, I'll run a sale, or you can just mark them down. Bulk edit, like maybe all your polos. Type in polos in your store or in your eBay, and all your polos will pop up, and you can just bulk edit all your prices there to make them all cheaper. But since I've been doing it so long, I don't pick anything up. I don't make a profit. When I say it's a bad sale, I don't lose money on it. I just didn't make as much as what I wanted to. So I really don't pick anything up that I'm going to lose money on. I did a lot of that in the beginning, but not now. Let's go into Sean. Sean is, of course, down here hanging out. Yeah, but you're going to make mistakes in the beginning. It's just part of the process, but you're going to learn. It's like getting knocked down. You're going to get knocked down, but you're going to learn from it and not get knocked down with that brand again. When is my next whatnot? I don't have any whatnots planned. I have no whatnots planned. I'm looking for buyouts. Buyouts I can flip on whatnot. When I did my last whatnot, there was a jersey that I sold for, I think, $11 on there. I know that jersey would have sold for $150 online. I know they're making money on it. What's up, Zep? Good morning to you. Felix, what's up, Felix? Are you back home yet? $20.89. This was an auto posture sale. So I had this listed probably at $21.99 or something like that. Auto posture sent out an offer. Again, I don't do promoted. I rely on auto posture. This is a Brooks Brothers with the little fleece logo on the front. Those are the only ones I really pick up, other than a tuxedo white shirt. This sold for $20.89, and I paid $5 for it. It sold to Michael. Is Michael up here? Michael, where are you at? Michael? Michael Henderson. Gotta make sure it's going the right. Michael. It's not Henderson, actually. Luckily, I mispronounced her last name. I know I out-serviced them. Let's see. What do you do if absolutely can't sell an item? Do you take a loss and keep holding? Give me an example. Give me an example of an item that you can't sell, absolutely cannot sell. Give me an example of that. I save up some of my bad buys that aren't selling and take them to Plato's. Don't get much, but yeah, that's not a bad idea. Instead of donating them, just take them to Plato's. Maybe you'll get a few bucks out of it and then donate the rest. That's not a bad idea. It's actually a really good idea. So it's a really good idea. Yeah. Oh, answer your question anytime. Hello, Audrey. Let's see. Field clothing is easier to make mistakes versus hard goods. Yeah, probably. I would say the biggest mistake I make with clothing now is if I buy something and it has a stain on it. So I buy something and it has a stain. If you were here earlier, that Ludlow jacket had a stain on the elbow. It was still worth listing. If I were selling something with a stain that would only sell for $18, a lot of time I just toss it. I just throw it away. And you can count that at the end of the year. I always have like a salvage part of my taxes, like for a loss, and those always go on my loss. $10.87 for an Under Armour polo shirt. So if an item doesn't sell and it still doesn't sell, you mark it down lower. These are $4.99 for me. These have not been selling. Pricing them at $10. $10.87 for this Under Armour. I don't care. Spent $5. Bad sale for me. Still made money, but now I have $10 to go spend somewhere else. Yeah, sometimes I bundle things I can't sell. I just don't want to go back into my inventory and have to like rehash pictures and do all that sort of stuff. I'll just mark them down as low as I can, and hopefully they buy them. Like this Under Armour shirt. It's a prime example. At one time, I'm pretty sure I had it listed for $20. It's going to Adam. Crossroads or Buffalo over Plato's. We don't have Crossroads or Buffalo. We only have Plato's here in Indy. Sometimes I will bundle. Normally, I sell things on Whatnot for things I can't sell, or go to Budget Market. There you go. That's a good idea. Go into Whatnot and sell things. Like if you have a whole bunch of items that aren't selling, do a Whatnot show. Maybe advertise for it a little bit or whatever. Set it up and then do it on Whatnot. It's not a bad way either. These are Peter Millar Summer Comfort or like whatever stretching wicking shorts. And I think what happened was someone cut these because they're 38L, which is a 38 long. Maybe not. Maybe there's 38 long shorts, but I've never really found that in shorts before. So 38 long shorts. These sold for $23.27. These were not up for sale because these were not on sale. I did not put these on sale. I don't sell anything for $23.27. But yeah, arguing with the Crossroads, Buffalo are better. Just far from me, over an hour. Who did I see? I think I saw Barry D yesterday he went to Plato's. I think he bought a whole bunch of stuff. No, he went somewhere. He bought a whole bunch of stuff for super cheap, and then he took it to another buy store and had them buy it from him, and he made money. So that was actually pretty good. I know people that go to the bins and buy just vintage clothing, but if they come across like Lululemon or whatever, they'll pick it up and they'll take it to Plato's Closet, which is smart. Or they'll do trades at the bins. But yeah, that's a smart thing to do. Let's go back up to the really good sale. I think because now the eBay orders are all everywhere. Okay, so this sale sold this pair of jeans for $100. I took a best offer for $100. These are independent trucks. So independent trucks, and as in trucks, they're the trucks on skateboards that the wheels attached to. Those are called trucks. So these are skater jeans from right around the year, maybe 1998, 2000, somewhere in there. I took a best offer of $100 on those. What's up, Gladys? Thanks for coming in. So yeah, $100 on these. I know these are going in a padded flat rate envelope. Can you sell perfume cologne on eBay? Yep, my aunt has a ton of vintage open but not used. Yes, you can, but I think it has to go ground because USPS will ask if there's anything fragile, liquid, or perishable, and it's liquid. But yeah, like I always use this example, but Abercrombie & Fitch Woods from like 2004, that cologne sells for really good money on eBay, even if there's just that much left in the bottle. So $100 for those jeans. Let's go back up and see who they sold to. Vance. Where are you at, Vance? I better have your... There you are, Vance. Okay. Vance, padded flat rate. We got you. $100 for those jeans. Again, I don't know if you ever see those jeans out. They're a rare jean. Independent jean company. Or independent trucks. Good morning, Judith. What packing materials do you use? What packing materials do you buy with your eBay coupons? This time I bought these boxes. These hat boxes are what I bought. They're 8x6x4. What I'll buy the next quarter are probably the bigger boxes because I'll be sending out a lot of jackets in Q4. So that's what I bought this time. All right, let's go back to where we were. American Girl doll. I sold American Girl doll for $80. American Girl doll for $80. I'm going to have to pack her up later. Bought that for $20. I did that huge buyout of American Girl dolls. That was an awesome buy. $250 for everything. And I've already made way more of my money back. $80 for that American Girl doll. I end up paying $20 per doll. These women's, I've had these listed for forever. Since last year. These are Peter Millar, Notre Dame. Peter Millar, Notre Dame Skort. Women's Peter Millar, Notre Dame Skort. Had it listed forever. Ran a sale on women's clothing, and they sold for $15.12. Bought them for $3.99. So there you go. That's what I do. Also, appreciate you following. I saw some people who follow. If you're just now joining in, I'm a full-time reseller, and That's how I make a living. I make more than I did teaching. So if you want to learn some brands, how to resell clothing, resell items, you can go ahead and hit that follow button. Annie. By the way, I'm not usually looking through these like this, but we're looking for Annie. Annie went missing. Daddy Warbucks is searching for her. Thank you. You're welcome, Nancy. Oh, what's up, Tams? Tam, been a minute, I feel like. Here's a learning moment. Bought a pair of shoes at Goodwill, got home, and it was 2 different sizes. Men's loafers, 10 and 11. Yep, that is totally something I would not look at a thrift store. I would not look at to see if both sizes are the same size. Tam, good example, good learning moment. So if you're buying shoes, maybe just do an extra, do yourself a favor and look at the sizes. Make sure they're the same size, a 10 and 11. Ooh, I hope you did not sell those to somebody because they would have probably been upset. Next item, a pair of Lululemon shorts. Sold these for $15.39. That's just where we are with these Lululemon shorts. I've had these listed for a long time in the low 20s. Ran a sale. They sold for $15.34. Men's Lululemon shorts. They should go for more. They're Lululemon. They should have gone for more. Then why didn't they sell for months? No one asked that question. I'm just speaking out loud. Where do you think a lot of resellers are finding new tags G4 golf polo shirts since they aren't sold retail? Yeah. So people are finding those at Raw, or not at Ross, at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. So I find G4 golf polos new with tags at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. That's where I find them. This is going to Nicolay. There you go. All right, we're getting down. I think I can take some of these off. Got this one. So do you use an app for square picture mode, or do you crop? So on my iPhone, I can just make it in square. So on my iPhone, if I'm taking a picture, on my iPhone, you just scroll up and you hit the 4:3 and put it into 1:1 or into square. Actually, it says square. So you put it in square. Again, I know I was away. You go to your photos in your iPhone. You scroll up where it says photo. Scroll up and it will have square mode on there. Should have square mode. Or you hit 4:3 and it'll be square. So you can do it right on your phone. Square. I don't do all my pictures in square mode. Sometimes I have to do them in regular mode. If I'm doing like a length of a sleeve or the length of a blazer, something like that. Let's get back into eBay and look for our next item. $23.09 for this Polo Ralph Lauren performance shirt. That's an auto posture sale. $23.09 for this. I don't list anything at that. So someone took an offer through the auto posture, and it's got a nice big pony on it. Just a little Polo Ralph Lauren. $23.09. And I'm sure it's going out ground. And it is. But who's it going to? Sergio. How many listings in my store? About 1,500. 1,400, but with the multi-quantity, 1,500. Bread shipped to Skater Boy. He said, "See you later, boy." Are you Avril Lavigne? Is that who said that? Skater Boy, see you later, boy. Sergio. All right, what was the question? I saw a good question. You make your phone default to square. I know. I don't know how to do that. I sold a tie for $150. Italo Ferretti, Ferretti. Bought it for $3.99. Dang, killer. That's a good tie sale. Selling a tie for $150. Woo, that's a lot. Brioni ties don't even get that. What is your auto posture? I'm very interested in considering it. I will let you know. No, I caught it when I was taking pictures. Good, Tam. Good. That would have been a tough one, and I'm sure it was a bummer, but whatever. You can write that off as like a loss. Okay, so auto posture. I have a video on YouTube. You can watch it. But what auto posture does is it does two things. You can cross list your items. So I just sold on eBay for forever, and then this year I started selling on Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop. So I can cross list my items, and it has an automation part. So it automatically sends out offers that automatically delist and relist your item, which increases the flow of your stores, your Poshmark, whatever, and bumps it up in the algorithms. Again, it sends out offers. You can decide how much you want to do offers for, 5%, 10%. And then on the cross lister, it does like auto delist. So if this Untuck It sells on a platform, which it did, it automatically delisted it off of another platform. I have a YouTube video on it. If you want to go watch it, it's on YouTube. Good morning. Good morning, Amy. Thanks for popping in. Also, if you want $5 off and 7-day free trial, I have surfsupfinds.com. There is a little link on there that you can hit, surfsupfinds.com. You can also see all the Amazon stuff I use, my eBay store, everything. I'm always going to say this. I don't sell anything over there. So I don't sell anything to anybody. I don't have courses. I don't do that. That's not who I am. So I'm not promoting it like go over there and buy something. This is another Travis Matthew hat. And sold that one for 10. That's the last one, I promise. Thank you. What do you do? What do you do with your state inventory? State inventory. What do you do with your, my stale inventory? I mark it down or run sales on eBay. Mark it down or run sales. Even though I pick up good stuff, things change. Like Lululemon shorts have gone down. Under Armour polos have gone down. So things change. I just have to cut my losses, take less money than what I thought, and then run some sales. Do you do anything when you see you have a watcher on a product on eBay? So, Becky, that's why I also have Autoposher. So whenever you have a watcher on eBay, or if anyone ever clicks on your item and looks at it and then goes away, Autoposher recognizes that and sends out an offer to that person. So if you have a watcher on your item, Autoposher will send out an offer to that person without you even knowing about it. It works in the background. It's like a virtual assistant. It's awesome. How spooky are taxes as a reseller? Just as spooky as taxes if you own your own business. So when you own your own business, you're not getting a W-2, right? You are keeping track of what you buy, what you sell, your profits, and at the end of the year, you have to claim your profits and pay your taxes on your profits. It's the same thing. So it's the same thing as owning your own business. It's what it is. So you just have to keep track of that, and that's what that is. Next item, Robert. Got it. So yeah. A lot of people are scared about taxes. It's people are always like, I don't know if I want to resell. I got to pay taxes on that. Listen, I'll resell something for $1,000 and pay 25% tax on that. I'm cool with that, and 13% on eBay percent. I got that thing for $25. I'm selling it for $1,000. I'm good with that. That's basically what this is. You just sell a lot of items for $1,000. So yeah. What's up, Amy? The Nebraska hanger. Thanks for popping in. Okay. And Audra's replying to some people. Have you ever considered selling Surf's Up merch? No, I will not sell merch. That is not me. Personally, I think it's tacky. I do not sell merch. I've never sold merch. Like I said, I've been reselling for a long time. I started watching Rally Roots when they first started, and they sold merch. I didn't buy any of that stuff. It's not me. I don't sell merch. Untuck It shirt. This is a performance. So this has the nylon elastane. If you've been watching me recently, I've been selling a lot of these. A lot of nylon elastane performance. So Untuck It, I'm really just getting the performance blend and like larger sizes, maybe a flannel. This sold for $24.99. So that's what these can sell for, these blends. When the cotton ones barely get 20. Brady, not do a good job with those vibes you're supposed to send earlier. What? What are you talking about? Casey. Casey, what'd you find? If you factor the taxes in as your reason not to resell, you better be factoring in your job salary, hourly rate, as well as fair yeah. So every job you do, you're going to get taxed. The only good thing about reselling or owning your own business is you're in control of your taxes. So you can have a really good CPA and they can help you save as much as you can. When you're working for a company, You have no control over your taxes. So just FYI. All right, that's sold to Darren. Darren bought that. I love how I teach. Thanks, Becky. Also, I tell it how it is. Listen, there's a lot of people online on YouTube, and I watch them, and they are just really well spoken. That's just not me. I just have a lot of energy, and I basically have knowledge up in here. I just tell it like it is. These are Patagonia shorts, new with tags. Bought these retail arbitrage from Dick's Warehouse way back at the end of the fall. These sold for $19.59 auto posture sale. Are you saying you won't buy a K-Way bobblehead since you don't like merch and think it's tacky? Yeah, I don't buy merch from anybody. I mean, I have a K-Way sticker right here. And I have a K-Way shirt. I did buy a K-Way shirt, the pink one, because it was supporting breast cancer for his mom who passed away. But I don't buy merch. It's tacky. I don't buy it. I don't sell it. It's just not me. It's not me. It's a way to sell stuff to people. I'm not trying to sell stuff to people I'm teaching. I'm not trying to do that. It's not what I do. Good luck. Good luck thrifting vibes. I have been 2 stores. Only found 1 linen Ralph Lauren shirt. Casey. Go to more stores. I'm sending you the vibes. I'm kissing. I'm blowing you kisses for the vibes. I started because of you and follow a lot. Thank you. Hey, appreciate it, Becky. How are you doing with your reselling? How are you doing? Let's talk about it. Is it doing okay for you? What did I just pack up, by the way? Oh, those Patagonia shorts. Those are going to Devin. If you're just now joining, my shipping labels are all over the place for some reason on eBay. I don't know why I did that this morning, but we're making it work out. It's making me just triple check who I'm sending everything to is what it's doing. Tell me you wouldn't wear a Tech and Sports hat. I like Tech and Sports. I think Tech and Sports is probably my favorite reseller out there that I watch, like on YouTube. Probably, but at the same time, just like with everybody, I disagree with some of the things he does. Yes, he's the GOAT. Yes, he's sold more inventory than everybody else and everything else. There's some things I disagree with his business model. And I'm sure he has a lot of things he disagrees with mine. But I still have a ton of respect for him, and I want to do a lot of things he does. So, yeah, Tech and Sports. But would I wear his hat? No, I'll wear a thrifted hat that I get for $2. Thanks, Shipping Brad. You're welcome, Casey. You're welcome, Thrifting Casey. I love your vibes. Thanks. Yeah, I just, that's just who I am. That's just who I am. All right. I think that's why I did well teaching with kids. It's because I was so animated all the time. These are 365 Adidas shorts. I talk about these often, and I sell them all the time. Bought these in Chicago. I paid up for these, $5.99. Usually I pay $3.99, but they had a few of them with those stripes on the back, so I got them. They sell so quickly. These are actually like might be my new favorite shorts to sell, and no one picks these up. Adidas 365. They have to have that waistband. They have to look. The waistband has to look like that. Sold these for $18.99. $18.99. Sold these within a week. Camp Watch keeps freezing. Does it keep freeze? Is it keep freezing over on Facebook? I'm sorry, Carolyn. Is it freezing on YouTube too, guys? Did the summer slowdown affect you this year? Yes, Heather. The summer slowdown, and I'm only listing items that sell in the summer for the most part. Shorts, all that sort of stuff. And this has been the slowest July I've had for a while. Yes. Summer slowdown's been slow. I don't mind merch sellers. Everyone's got to make time. Everyone's got to make it time. I don't mind merch sellers. Yeah, totally. Again, if you guys follow me enough, to each their own. I'm just telling you, I don't sell merch. I'm just not about that. I'm not trying to make money off people, off people who I teach. This is not me. Reisner, I thought you're my favorite. Reisner, you're my favorite You're my favorite. You're not on YouTube. I said YouTuber. Did I say YouTuber? I think I said YouTuber. I don't mind merch sellers. Everyone's got to make it time. Did the summer slowdown affect you? I have a pair of those and love them. Love them. These Adidas shorts. Yeah, because your shirt stays tucked in, right? Yeah, because your shirt stays tucked in. That's why those shorts are popular, to keep your shirt tucked in. Look, we're getting the last ones. So this is going out the door. Boop. Next item is a pair of link sole shorts. Link sole shorts. These are kind of a slow seller for me, but they still sell for okay price. Link sole, $12.59. No, they don't sell. I put these on clearance in my store because they don't sell. So they don't sell. I don't pick up link sole anymore, really. I really don't pick up the polos, but shorts I don't pick up anymore either now. $12.59. Paid $4.99 for these. These were a bad sale. Not freezing on YouTube. Good. Head on over to YouTube, Sophia, or Caroline. I need the notifications to work. I didn't know you were doing live today. Dang. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the notifications either. You guys, you can always rewatch us over on my lives on YouTube or Facebook. You can always rewatch us. You can fast forward through stuff, all that sort of thing. So you can always rewatch it. This is going to Daryl. Daryl. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I still work for the school system. We go back in 3 weeks. Eek. Eek. I never get them from TikTok, and I do on Facebook. Okay. Yeah, that's weird. You do on Facebook, not on TikTok. I don't know. So we have, sure. Gotta make sure I have that retired. The only thing I didn't ship out so far is that American Girl doll. So I gotta ship that American Girl doll. I won't do that here because I'll put bubble wrap. I'll make her really nice so she gets to her new home really nice. How do you post a sale, or do you change the price? So if I do a sale, I do it on my eBay store. So on my eBay store, I'll do a sale over there. Or if I just decide, hey, I'm not going to run a sale, I'm just going to price everything dirt cheap, I'll just go to the bulk edit on eBay, and I'll just go through every item and change how much the items are. So sorry about you, Becky, though. Big dreams crafting. Hey, big dreams. But you know what? I loved teaching until I didn't, and it wasn't the kids. So I love teaching until I didn't. I'm watching a Patreon. I'll keep you posted. Let's go, Reisner. Keep me posted. Yeah, I haven't had a sale on eBay for 3 weeks now. Really slow. Send out offers. Price stuff cheap. Get that money rolling. Get that money rolling. I'm sure you already have. Just, for example, I haven't sold these Under Armour polos. They've been sitting. I don't want to go through a whole nother winter with 2 bins full of Under Armour polos sitting. I'd rather get $100 for all those than have them sit. So I'm just going to price them all down. Just price them down. Reprice your items. But yeah, I'm going to pack this up. That's it. Appreciate you guys coming in. I did put a new YouTube video out this morning. I'm going to be out of town Monday morning at 8:30 a.m. I'll be packing again. Monday morning, 8:30 a.m. I'll be packing all my weekend sales. So if you want to come in and join, feel free. Also, you can go over to this YouTube video or Facebook and ask questions there if you didn't think of one, and I'll reply to you. I reply to almost any question I can see. Sometimes I miss them, but anyone that I can see, and most all of them I do answer. Do you pay Bearded to ship the hard goods? No. I do all my... He gets so mad at me. When I buy golf bags, he gets so mad at me that I sell it on Facebook Marketplace locally for $70 instead of on eBay for like $100. He's like, dude, you need... Sorry. Nope. Done. Out the door. Next day, cash in hand, bye. Done. Going on vacation for 2 weeks on eBay. How do you allow sales to pause? So Treasure Pirate, go to eBay. We did this the other day. You can go to eBay. I don't know if you have to have a store, but you can go. You want to put on vacation mode. You can even go to Google, eBay vacation mode. And there are 2 options. You cannot allow sales, or you can allow sales, and then you just put the date that you'll be back. The date you're leaving and the date you'll be back, and it'll notify. At the top, it'll have a banner of when you'll be gone, and it'll notify the buyer, don't expect your item until such and such date, and you'll decide that from when you get back in your shipping date. So you're welcome. Did HR approve you not going out of town? HR did approve. Listen, HR approved. It's the weekend. They said you're going out of town. July is always a busy month for me during the weekends. My family has a lake house. We go up almost every weekend in July, and then school starts at the end of this month. For like the kids, so that's what happens. Which should you pick? What should I pick? Which I pick what? Allow to pause? Oh, no. When I'm on vacation, I always keep my store open on vacation mode. So when I get back, I have people who have purchased items. So when I get back, I have money and I have items I need to ship out. I always put it in vacation mode. On Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop, you have to turn your store off. But on eBay, I keep it on, and I keep it on with the dates I'll be gone, and I always sell items. It's never, it might be half of my normal sales, but it's still nice knowing that I'm making sales while I'm on vacation. Family is important, Donna. Family is important. Great, thanks. Oh, by the way, my daughter learned how to ride her bike yesterday. That was cool. And being a PE teacher, I didn't teach her. So our neighbor did it. I tried. She's just a stubborn girl. But all right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for popping in. If I'm not live again, I'll see you on Monday. Bye, everybody. Monday morning, 8:30 a.m. See ya later.